Hello, good people. Welcome back to our channel. We're so excited to have you again. Call it a prophecy of the governor of Rivers State, Wike, Governor Wike, and you wouldn't be wrong. What was the prophecy? He told Nigerians that President Muhammadu Buhari will not sign the amended Electoral Bill 2021. Most people were in doubt, but the president has come out with visible reasons why he will not sign the amended bill. You're going to be hearing some of the reasons that he has to give to Nigerians why he has to back down from signing the bill. But before we give you full details of the news and other analysis, we'd like to encourage you to please subscribe to our channel by clicking on the red subscribe button and also the bell icon so that you get notification anytime we publish our videos.
Well, according to the President of Nigeria, President Muhammadu Buhari, President Buhari had explained why his government rejected the Electoral Act 2010 Amendment Bill. According to him, the Electoral Bill recommended nomination of party candidates solely via direct primaries. He noted that such recommendation would have serious adverse legal, financial, economic, and security consequences, adding that there were also implications on the rights of citizens to participate in the government as constitutionally ensured. This was contained in a letter addressed to the President of the Senate, Ahmed Lawan, and the Speaker of the House of Representatives, Femi Gbajabiamila, which was read at the opening of plenary on Tuesday. His letter reads, and I quote, further to the letter dated 18th November 2021, forwarded for presidential assent, the Electoral Act Amendment Bill 2021, as passed by the National Assembly. I have received informed advice from relevant ministries, departments, and agencies of the government, and I have also carefully reviewed the bill in light of the current realities prevailing in the Federal Republic of Nigeria. In the circumstances arising from the review, Right Honorable Speaker may wish to note that the conduct of elections for the nomination of party candidates solely via direct primaries as envisaged by the Electoral Act Amendment Bill 2021 has serious adverse legal, financial, economic, and security consequences which cannot be accommodated at the moment considering our nation's peculiarities. It also has implications on the rights of citizens to participate in the government as constitutionally ensured. The Electoral Act Amendment Bill 2021 seeks to amend certain provisions of extant Electoral Act 2010. Part of the objective of the bill is the amendment of the present Section 87 of the Electoral Act 2010 to delete the provision for the conduct of indirect primaries in the nomination of party candidates, such that party candidates can henceforth only emerge through direct primaries arising from the review. Mr. Speaker may wish to particularly note the pertinent issues implicated as follows to wit: the conduct of direct primaries across the 8,809 wards across the length and breadth of the country will lead to a significant spike in the cost of conducting primary elections by parties as well as increase in the cost of monitoring such elections by INEC, who has to deploy monitors across these wards each time a party is to conduct direct primaries for the presidential, gubernatorial, and legislative posts. The addition of these costs with the already huge costs of conducting general elections will inevitably lead to a huge financial burden on both the political parties, INEC, and the economy in general at a time of dwindling revenues. The indirect consequences of the issues of high cost and monetization are that it will raise financial crimes and constitute further strain on the economy. It will also shuffle smaller parties without the enormous resources required to mobilize all party members for the primaries. This is not healthy for the sustenance of multi-party democracy in Nigeria. In addition to increased costs identified above, conducting and monitoring primary elections across 8,809 wards will pose huge security challenges, as the security agencies will also be overstretched. Direct primaries will be open to participation from all and sundry, and such large turnout without effective security coordination will also endanger, intimidate, and disrupt so many things, thereby raising credibility issues for the outcome of such elections. The amendment as proposed is a violation of the underlying spirit of democracy, which is characterized by freedom of choices. Political parties membership is a voluntary exercise of the constitutional right to freedom of association. Several millions of Nigerians are not card-carrying members of any political party. Thus, the emphasis should be on enabling qualified Nigerians to vote for the candidates of their choice during general elections as means of participation in governance, and furtherance of the concept of universal adult suffrage or universal franchise. The proposed amendment may also give rise to plethora of litigations based on diverse grounds and issues of law, including but not limited to the fact that the proposed amendment cannot work in retrospect, given that existing constitution of the parties already registered with the Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC) permits direct, indirect, and consensus primaries. This real possibility will without doubt truncate the electoral program of the nation, as another electoral program or electoral exercise is imminent towards the change of government in 2023. Nigeria is at the moment still grappling with the issues of monetization of the political process and vote buying at both party and general elections. The direct implication of institutionalizing only direct primaries is that aggravation of over monetization of the process, and there will be much more people a contestant needs to reach out to, thereby further fueling corruption and abuse of office by incumbent contestants who may resort to public resources to satisfy the increased demand and logistics of winning party primaries. Direct primaries are also susceptible to manipulation and malpractices, as most parties cannot boast of reliable and variable membership register or valid means of identification, which therefore means non-members can be recruited to vote for worthy contestants to influence the outcome. Rival parties can also conspire and mobilize people to vote against a good or popular candidate in a party during its primaries just to pave way for their own candidate. Whereas, where voting is done by accredited delegates during indirect primaries, the above irregularities are not possible. Meanwhile, Gbajabiamila noted that the House would act on Buhari's communication when the National Assembly resumes in January. The National Assembly is closing for the year on Tuesday after passing the 2022 Appropriation Bill and the 2021 Financial Bill. Wow, quite a long read, I must say. But then again, the president has made his stand known. All right, let's meet in our comment section. You've heard what the president said. He has given his long reasons why he cannot permit direct primaries. Let's meet in our comment section. What's your take on this, please? Do have a nice time.